Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. We are so thrilled that you have decided to join us this afternoon. Welcome to the May edition of our Mary and Pat show, where we are excitedly and waiting for questions. We have some beautiful ladies that's very knowledgeable about Medicaid and more than willing, ready to help if needed. All right, so I am. I'm Sharonda Lee. I'm a technology assistant and also a certified navigator with Oak Hill Regional CDC. We're so glad that you're here with us on today. We do want to let you know that we're not only on Zoom, but we're also on our Oak Hill Regional CDC and our Healthy Kids Mississippi Facebook page and YouTube pages. And before we get too far in, we do want to give a quick shout out to our amazing team behind the scene. Our beautiful board secretary, Ms. Bettina Campbell, our executive director, Dr. Michael O'Miner, and our beautiful project director, Mrs. Lottie Miner. Thank you all. We could not do this without you. And we do ask that you share this page, tell others about us. We're here once a month. Normally it's the last Monday, of the month. So please let your family and friends know if you have any questions pertaining to Medicaid or CHIP, to please log on and be with us. And you don't have to wait. We are available, and we'll give you that information shortly. A little housekeeping before we kick things off. Again, grab your phones. We do have a very important app that we would like to share with you. It's the Oak Hill Regional CDC app. It's on both the Play Store and the Apple Store. So whichever phone you have, whether it's an Apple or Android, you can access us. So we ask that you please download the app. Some very beneficial information is there. And as always, we say sharing is caring. Share the app. Share with your co-workers, your family, your friends, your neighbors, whoever. Share and let them know that we are here and we're ready to assist them. All right, Mary, Pat, y'all ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Are. Right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Good morning.
Much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on with us. We have, my name is Mary Fenner, and I'm application administrator and also a certified navigator for Oak Hill Regional CDC.
And I am Pat Boga. I'm also Medicaid Applications Administrator and Navigator with Oak Hill Regional CDC. Good afternoon.
Good evening. So we have other application administrators on with us this evening. You guys can introduce yourself.
All right.
Ms. Knox.
All right. I'm Doretha Knox. I'm a navigator and also a Medicaid assistant with Oak Hill Regional CDC.
Okay, Ms. Stigler. You have to unmute, Ms. Stigler.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me now?
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is May Stigler. I also work for Oak Hill Regional Community Corporation. I am also a Medicaid assistant, certified navigator.
Okay, and we have Anna from the coast with us.
So my name is Anna Garcia Vizano. I'm a certified navigator with Oak Hill. I'm here on the coast.
Okay, so thank you all for being on today. We have questions. Pat, do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. We do have some questions already, and one of which is, I received a form from Medicaid asking me to pick a plan to replace my children's United Healthcare health insurance. Is this a renewal letter? Okay, no, this is not a renewal letter. Actually, the United Healthcare health insurance is going to be replaced by TrueCare health insurance, and this is becoming effective July 1 of 2025. So right now they're sending letters out to those that receive United Healthcare insurance, and they're giving you, I believe it's three choices, and you can pick either TrueCare or one of the others, and just try to get that letter back to Medicaid as soon as possible, because if you don't, by the deadline on that letter, they will probably place you in one of the, well, they will place you in one of the programs. So just go ahead and get that letter back in.
So our next question is, I completed my Medicaid application months ago and still have not received a Medicaid card. What do I need to do to receive Medicaid cards? Well, I would suggest that you call your Medicaid worker, let him or her know that you haven't received your card, which they probably will tell you to call the 800 number for Medicaid to request a card, because sometimes they do not send cards out. And especially if you've had Medicaid in the past, they probably will not send you a new card. So you would have to call and request a new card. And that number with the main Medicaid office in Jackson is 800-421-2408. And you can give them a call and let them know that you need new Medicaid cards.
Okay, now I see another question. I need to apply for Mississippi Medicaid. I just recently moved here from Georgia. So what do I need to do to apply for Medicaid here? What you will need to do is contact one of the, well, actually the regional office in the area that you live in. You can go by there and complete an application. You can also go online and complete an application. We could give you that website, but we also, again, we are Medicaid applications administrators, and we assist consumers with completing Medicaid applications over the phone. We can meet you at a central location and complete it with you. Again, we complete them online and we submit them to Medicaid. But what you will need to do, though, is contact the Medicaid office in Georgia and make sure that they close your Medicaid case there and get them to send the notification. You probably need a copy as well, so you can make sure that it has been taken care of. But get your Medicaid closed in Georgia and have them to send a copy or send something to the regional Medicaid office in Mississippi to let them know that that case has been closed.
Okay. I have another question here. I applied for Medicaid recently and my children were denied. My friend applied for Medicaid as well, and we have the same number of children, but she got approved. Why did this happen? Well, more than likely it happened because of the income. Your income maybe was, your household income was too high for to get Medicaid for your children. So what you can do, if there has been a difference in your income, if you have worked less hours for this particular month, then you can reapply for Medicaid if your income has changed. That's it.
Do you see another one? Okay. I want to apply for Medicaid or CHIP for my children, but I feel like I may not qualify because of my income. And guess what? We hear that a lot. But you should apply anyway. Your income will determine whether you will qualify for Medicaid or CHIP, and there may be other things, if you don't get the required documentation in, but the income will determine your eligibility, but try it anyway, because you never know. They base it on your household size, and just submit your Medicaid application and just let the Medicaid office do the rest. But try it anyway. And what they will do is they're going to send you, after they work your case, it's normally 30 days, right? Within 30 days, right? And it could be a little longer. So just wait on your approval letter or your denial letter, okay? And then if you can't, if it's determined that you're denied, there are other resources, programs for you. And we'll tell you more about that later.
Okay. Well, I have another question. Okay. I am 19 years old, almost 20 years old, and have no children. I am in college and have no job or income. Can I apply for Medicaid for myself? No. You will not qualify because you do not have any children in your household, or you on your taxes. When you file your taxes, you don't have any children. But they do have other programs like family planning. Also, we can refer you to the health centers, federally qualified health centers, for assistance or for you to see a physician or help with your medication. There's another program called the Affordable Care Act, which open enrollment starts November the 1st. If you were on Medicaid and you lost Medicaid because you turned 19, what you can do is see if you're eligible for health insurance through the Affordable Care Act through a special enrollment period. You can call our office, 662-298-3584, to request assistance if needed. We will help you with your health insurance needs, whatever you may be eligible for. We can help you with that. Refer you to the federally qualified health center, or either we can do a Affordable Care Act application, or you will help you with that with your permission. Or if you are disabled or have some type of disabilities, yes, you can apply for Medicaid through Medicaid for disability individuals. So whatever your health needs are, let us know, and we can lead you in the right direction. I think at this time we will have a commercial break.
There are Mississippians applying for health insurance that may not qualify for a program. However, we all know it is important for families to have health insurance. This is why Healthy Kids Mississippi has been working with our state's federally qualified community health centers, or FQCHC, to help our fellow citizens find a medical home. Our organization is focused on raising public awareness about health coverage options for children and their parents through the Medicaid and Children's Health Insurance Program, or CHIP, in the state of Mississippi. Our process is simple. Our organization's assisters seek out Mississippians. Once our assisters gather the necessary information from the consumer, they apply for insurance programs on behalf of them when consent is given. When the application process is complete, the applicant will find out by mail if their application has been approved. We want to help as many families in Mississippi as we can. To learn more about our organization, please visit us on our website, healthykidsms.org, or give us a call at 662-298-3584. We welcome you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Are you ready for the next question, Pat?
Okay, sure. I need health insurance for my two children, but I work and health insurance is not offered on my job. And I really can't afford to pay for private health insurance because I am single and it would be too expensive. How can I get them insured and myself? Okay, and my question is, have you applied for Medicaid for the children or considered applying for Medicaid for them? You may qualify for Medicaid or CHIP health insurance coverage through Mississippi Medicaid. We can assist you with applying. You may qualify for health insurance through the marketplace for yourself as well, and maybe for the children if you don't qualify for Medicaid. So open enrollment does not begin until November 1st of 2025, and I believe it goes through December, is it December the 15th?
Yes.
Okay, it goes through December the 15th. And but if you just recently have a life change, if you just recently lost a job or started a job or lost health insurance, you may qualify for a special enrollment period now. So I would suggest that you look into these programs. You can call the marketplace or go online at www.healthcare.gov, or we can assist you with looking into that and applying as well. So there are some options out there for you.
Okay. And our next question is, I want to receive CHIP because the Medicaid plan they receive doesn't cover as much as CHIP. Can I apply for CHIP? Well, CHIP is based on your income, whether your children are eligible for CHIP, which is called the Children's Health Insurance Program, is based on the household income. So if your household income is too high for regular Medicaid, then that's when they are automatically see if the children are eligible for CHIP. So that's the only way you can get CHIP. It's based on your household income. But there may be another plan that you could get into because they do have three plans, Magnolia, Molina, and beginning June 1st, they have TreeCare. So what you can do if this is a new application and you check with those plans to see if they have something that would be can help you whatever you need as far as with Medicaid goes. But only way you can get on CHIP is according to your family household income and your family household size.
And we just encourage you to, we often hear people that call us, they are hesitant to even apply for Medicaid because they're already assuming that they can't get the program they want, or their income is too high, or their income is not enough, and they're not going to qualify. But you won't know until you apply.
That's
So,
right. So we encourage you to apply,
right.
And just find out if you are eligible for what program that you may be eligible for. Okay. It said, did the open enrollment period for affordable health care insurance change this year? Well, it always started November the 1st.
Mhm.
So it does start November the 1st, but this year it ends December 15th instead of over into January. So that's the biggest change. So if you are interested in applying for the Affordable Care Act, what you need to do is, if you're working, your job probably has open enrollment as well, but you will have to opt out of their insurance in order to be eligible for insurance through the Affordable Care Act. So you can always check and see which one will be best for you, if the Affordable Care Act is better, or if your employee's health insurance is better. So that's it. Just remember, open enrollment starts November the 1st, but it ends December the 15th. This year does not go
Right.
over into January like it
Right.
did in the past.
And you know, a lot of us, we're last minute people. And before we had a little over 2 months. Yeah, a little over 2 months. And now you only have 1 month and about 15 days. So try not to wait till the last minute, unless, you have no other choice. But try to go ahead and apply, because that time will run out quickly. Whether the marketplace lines are pretty much always open, but it may be a point where when you call, you may be on hold for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so we would suggest just go ahead and don't forget to give us a call, because we can help you as well.
That's our first suggestion, that you call us if you need to apply for ACA. Call us so we can help you with your application. And if there are any problems that comes up, then we suggest that you contact the marketplace. But check with us first if you're willing, if you want to apply for any type of health insurance, and see if we can assist you. I think we have one more commercial break.
CHIP has established itself as a critical piece of the federal state response to children's health care needs. CHIP, signed into law on August 5, 1997 by former President Bill Clinton, was created to build on the success of Medicaid by giving states the opportunity to receive enhanced federal matching funds to expand affordable health coverage to children and families that earn too much to qualify for Medicaid but too little to afford private health insurance. Over the past 25 years, CHIP and Medicaid have sharply reduced the rate of uninsured children in the U.S. Together, they have successfully kept children connected to health coverage and played an important role during recent economic downturns and public health emergencies in the state of Mississippi. The Children's Health Insurance Program provides insurance coverage for uninsured children up to age 19 whose family's income does not exceed 209% of federal poverty level. Families may earn up to 209% of the federal poverty level and be eligible for CHIP. A child must be determined ineligible for Medicaid before eligibility for CHIP can be considered. Children with current health insurance coverage at the time of application are not eligible for CHIP. Our organization, Oak Hill Regional Community Development Corporation, is focused on raising public awareness about health coverage options for children and their parents through our Healthy Kids Mississippi initiative. To learn more about our organization, visit us on our website, healthykidsms.org. Give us a call at 662-298-3584 or text us at 662-689-9712. We are always ready to assist.
Love that commercial.
Well, I like that one too. At this time, we're going to ask one of our application administrators if they have any input or question that they may want to answer.
This is May Stigler, and I had a questions about age blind and disabled application. If the time frame is usually 45 to 90 days, if you've not heard anything within that time frame, what you suggest that I do?
Okay, Ms. Stigler, I thought you was going to answer the question. You need to answer the
Yeah,
question.
I will answer the question based on age blind and disabled application. Normally it takes 45 days to 90 days. Sometimes it can even run up to 6 months. That's on an average. And most of the time, the application is processed within the 90 days. If it's not processed within the 90 days, you can always contact your local regional office to see if there are any questions that they might have.
Okay, thank you for that. Does anyone? Okay, Ms. Knox.
All right, on the 19-year-old that you were talking about that may have been cut off CHIP because of its age, we also would like to tell them that if they have no income, they won't have the ACA. But if their parent has insurance, they need to always check with their parent because they can be added to their parents' insurance up until 25.
Right. That's true. Yeah. They can be added to the parents' insurance, or if they're not on their parents' insurance, we can use the parents' income if they file you on their taxes in order for that child to apply for ACA. That's correct, Ms. Knox. Thank you.
Right.
Does anyone else have any questions? Any of our other application administrators have any questions or comments before we get to our last question? We just have one more question.
And I wanted to say something on what Sister Knox mentioned. We've had several calls, as recent as the last week, a 19-year-old that did not have, they lost Medicaid. It was a 20-year-old. They had lost Medicaid last year, but they did not realize that they could have qualified for a special enrollment period through ACA. And of course, now the child is 20 years old and not working in college. So they would have to wait for the open enrollment period, right?
It depends on when they lost their Medicaid. Once they, as soon as you lost it, then you need to inquire about it right away. But it's some months. I want to
Been
say
about a year.
about 3 months. Then you are still eligible to apply through a special enrollment program. But if you waited a year, you would have to wait until the open enrollments, which begin November 1st. But give us a call because we do applications as well for the Affordable Care Act, but we also have other people with our organization that does it as well. So just give us a call if you have any questions regarding the Affordable Care Act. And if we can't answer you personally, we do have other people on our team that can help or find out the answer for you.
And we have the federally qualified community health centers as well that you can look into, for assistance until you get to the open enrollment for ACA.
And if you're on a certain medication that you really need, contact us. We have someone that works with the federally qualified health centers that can help you with getting that medication or figure out a way that you can contact the people that makes the medicine that they do have programs as well to help with people getting medication when they can't afford it. So if you're having any issues, please contact us so we can try to help you, whether it's medical with your medication or just needing just regular health insurance. Please contact us. And our number is again is 662-298-3584. And just tell the person that answers what you're needing, and they will refer you to the correct person. And we have assisters over the entire state of Mississippi. So the main office is in Hernando, but we have assisters all over. So they will refer you to the assister that's in your area if you need additional assistance with health care. So we have one more question. I am a non-citizen of the United States and I am pregnant. Can I get Medicaid? I was told that I could get emergency Medicaid. Yes, it is possible for you to get emergency Medicaid. Unfortunately, the emergency Medicaid will not cover routine prenatal visits. The only thing it will cover is the birth and the hospital visit for that day. And you'll be eligible for Medicaid for that particular time because you're not a citizen. But also the child would be automatically put on Medicaid because now the child is a citizen. So once you have the baby, the information, the hospital will submit the information to Medicaid, and Medicaid will automatically add your child to Medicaid, and you'll be eligible for Medicaid for the birth and the hospital stay and the doctors as well.
Mhm.
And that's all I see right now. Do anyone else have anything else they would like to say?
This is May Stigler again. If a non-citizen do not apply for emergency Medicaid, once the baby is born, can they apply for Medicaid at that time?
You said if a non-citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
No, because you have to be a citizen, a United States citizen in order to be eligible for Medicaid. So they cannot apply for Medicaid at that time. But we can refer them to a federally qualified health center, So that's one of the things that we can refer you to, because also you're not eligible for the Affordable Care Act because you have to be a United States citizen in order to be eligible for that as well. But we can refer you to the federally qualified community health centers in your area.
Now, there are, now if you're not a U.S. citizen, there are other qualifications for a non-citizen, aren't there?
So would the baby be considered a United States citizen?
Yes.
Yes, the baby is a citizen. Whoever is born in the United States is considered a citizen.
So would she be able to apply for the baby only?
The baby will automatically be put on Medicaid once the baby is born. The hospital submit information to Medicaid, and Medicaid will add the baby. But she can always check with the hospital because sometimes it's been instances where the hospital didn't submit, and then it's just a matter of letting Medicaid know, and they will automatically add the baby. It's still based on income. It's still based on income and household size as well. But if the mother was eligible for Medicaid for that period, then the baby would be eligible as well, whether the baby put on CHIP or what. The the baby will be eligible. If the mother's approved for just that period, then the baby, if the mother's approved for emergency Medicaid, then the baby would be eligible for Medicaid. Or the baby may, if the income is too high, the baby will be eligible for CHIP. So, but it's an automatic thing.
All right. One more thing, Ms. Fenner.
Mm-hmm.
For those who are getting those letters about your health care, well, here, sisters, Melina, Magnolia, and Share Care. It is imperative, True Care. It's imperative that you all get those letters in, because once they put you in Melina or Magnolia or Share Care, you can't get out.
Right. Once they put you in, that's it. You cannot
get out.
You cannot get out. You have to have it for a year. And then once that year is up, then you can request to choose another plan. But other than that, once they put you in that plan, that's it. You're in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't even think they're giving you a grace period like they done in the past. There's no grace period. Before it used to be, they allow you about 90 days to decide if you want to keep that plan or not, but that's not what they're doing this time. Once they put you in the plan, you in it for that year. But most all of the plans cover the same thing. They all do the same thing, but it's dependent on if your doctor takes that plan or not. Now, if there's a situation where they put you in a plan and your doctor does not take that plan, then you need to contact Medicaid at the 800 number, 800-421-2408, and let them know that the doctor will not take that plan. Then it may be something that they can do because it is an emergency situation. But you know, whatever plan they put you in, whether you choose it or not, that's the plan that you're going to be in. That's correct.
And as I was stating earlier with the emergency Medicaid, now, if you know that you're not a documented, if you don't have the proper documentations to receive Medicaid, now, if you do, this is before, not as far as emergency Medicaid, you know, that's it. But there are, if you have documents proving you're a documented alien, you can apply for Mississippi Medicaid. So this is prior to that. And you can give us a call on that, and we can give you information on what documents you will need to be eligible for full Medicaid.
But it also depends on your work quarters. You have to have been here for 10 years or work, or somebody, you're like your husband, may have worked for 10 years and they have 40 quarters, then they may be eligible that way for regular Medicaid, but it depends on your work quarters as well. Yeah, but just let us know, just contact us. We'll find out for you. If we don't know, we'll get the information that we can to give to you to make sure that you're well informed on it. And I believe that's all we have for today, Ms. Lee.
All right, some great information was shared with us on today. Again, if you have questions, please give us a call. You can contact the office at 662-298-3584, or either send us a text. We like texts, 662-689-9712. Again, our office number is 662-298-3584, or either send us a text at 662-689-9712. And you can also learn more about us at www.oakhillregionalcdc.com, as well as www.healthykidsmississippi.org. And just want to update us, we will have a Let's Talk About Real Estate with Arena Mays on May 29th, 2025 at 11 o'clock a.m. We do invite you to join us. Our third Wednesday parent resource chat June 18th at 11 o'clock a.m. And again, our Ex Mary and Pat show will be held on June the 30th at 6 o'clock p.m. You do not have to wait for Mary and Pat. Mary and Pat, they're always available. If they're not, it's so many others. So please contact us. We want everyone that qualifies to receive the health insurance that they need. So contact us. We're here and ready to assist. All right, so as we conclude, we've had a great show. As we stated, great information was shared. We do want to continue. We do want to express our gratitude to the team. You don't see the team, but they are working hard for us behind the scene. Our board secretary, Ms. Bettina Campbell, our executive director, Dr. Michael O. Minor, as well as our beautiful project director, Mrs. Lottie Minor. And I did forget to mention our Head Start centers. We do have certified navigators at our Head Start centers as well. So drop by if you do have questions. This has been a proud production of Oak Hill Regional Community Development Corporation, where we are dedicated to belonging, building, and bridging in the Mid-South region. Thank you all for joining us, and please enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.